Hi folks, welcome to another HeroPress tip of the week. This week I'm going to show you how to make these cool little boxes on your WordPress dashboard. They're called dashboard widgets, and they are actually just plain old widgets, just like the ones that you're used to. You may recognize this screen in its newer version, like this. These put widgets into sidebars or widget areas. Well, this is a giant widget area as well. And fortunately, these widgets are even easier to make than the kind that go in a sidebar. So I'm going to show you how real quick. We're going to look here at the documentation. Let's see, we're at the top here. This is the Dashboard Widgets API. And there's a link right here in the sidebar to basic usage, which I have pulled up. And this is all the code needed to make a widget that simply outputs, howdy, I'm a great dashboard widget. So I'm going to do this for you, and so you can see how it works. I'm just going to copy all this code. Then I'm going to use Pluginception to create a new plugin. There's another HeroPress tip of the week about how to use that. There'll be a link at the end of this video and in the content below. But let's call this Topher's Dashboard Widget 1.0 made by Topher. Create a blank plugin and activate it. So there we are. There's my blank plugin. I'm going to paste this code in there and update file. And now I'm going to go to the dashboard. And right here is my example dashboard widget. Howdy, I'm a great dashboard widget. If you want to change it just a little bit, the title is right here. Let me go through what's going on here. There's a function that simply outputs that text. Howdy, I'm a great dashboard widget. And then there's another one which adds a dashboard widget. And it takes 3 inputs. Here's the slug. You just need something unique. Then the title. And then the name of the function that's outputting your text. And then you run this add action to WP dashboard setup. And that's it. So let's change this to, we'll just call it Topher's dashboard widget. And I need a little backslash right there. And then change the text to say, this is the coolest dashboard widget ever. And update file. And reload. And there it is. And let's put it up over here. And you may ask, why would you do this? And there are a variety of reasons. You can put anything in here you want. If you know PHP at all, or even JavaScript, you could load an RSS feed in here. You could have some sort of calendar or reminder system, and anything that you would want to see on your website in the back end, but not on the front end. Of course, you need to, do whatever you do for normal coding, sanitize input and output, and cache if you're doing RSS and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of RSS, there's even an example in here. There. There's a section here about aggregating RSS feeds in the dashboard. Basically, they just recommend you take a look at how they do it for the other widgets that do that. For example, this widget is pulling in RSS. So that's it. You make a new plugin, you put in just a few lines of code, and you have a widget. And then inside this function right here, you would write whatever code you want to render whatever you want in your widget. I hope you find it useful.